what's ahead for a while. Meantime, KXJC brings you the best of the Golden West.
Where the hell you been? Told me Monday is coming right out.
Yeah, well, it's a long drive from New York. Where's all the other guys?
Took off the day before yesterday. Left us a note saying they was taking the pickup for back wages. We've been sleeping out here. Got kicked out of the rooming house.
How far'd you get?
Oh, 4,500 some odd. Don't matter, though. The engine's shot and the cable's so damn frayed we was lucky to get the tool out last night.
How about credit?
None. Cash on the barrelhead. How much you got left?
None. Broke. Well, what the hell do we do with all of this?
Yeah, let the bank have it.
I wish there was some way to fill up this.
Well, there is. By God, let's do it. Hey, you guys, give me a hand here. Come here, AJ. Come on, let's lift this up. All right, men. Down the hole with it. Let it go. All right, let's go to town. Look, it's all right. I'll get another job with Standard, and we'll get enough to go together again. We'll get it together.
Well, you're gonna have to count me out. That damn car is all I got left.
Now, come on, let's go. What is that? What is that? God damn, you must have buzzed the cap rock. That son of a bitch is coming in. Is it oil? Goddamn right it's oil. Hey, clear away, you guys. Get out of here.
Man, what the fuck you
Get out of
doing?
here. That's on. Well, what do you reckon she'll make?
About 1,500 barrels. Pretty good.
I just warned it wouldn't go more than 800.
A playboy he is, that's the man's game.
Johnny.
All right, y'all be careful now.
Yeah. He's a mother of a dude, and girls, he's cool. Well, that's his game. Yeah. Fox style. Fox style. Yeah.
I swear to God, that's the last time I'm betting you on anything.
Come on, Pat. Next time we go double or nothing.
Yeah, well, you got to get some other sucker to cover your bets.
When you're hot, man.
When will you be able to get back?
I can't say for sure. I don't know what's happening up there. If anything comes up, give me a call, all right?
I'll do that. Have a nice trip. So long.
Fox style. Yeah.
Crispy, didn't you? $5 check. So the indicator, everything's fine now. Lorraine, did you get the Barbie started like a Drake?
Yes. Is that all you want?
Stay handy. We're clear.
Running wild in a lifestyle. Yeah. Oh, Fox style, ain't no doubt. Running wild in a
Goodbye, Texas.
Fox style, ain't no doubt. Running wild in a lifestyle. Yeah. Oh, Fox style, ain't no doubt. Running wild in a lifestyle.
Hey, how was the trip?
Fine trip.
Glad you're back. Really been quiet.
That'll change. Lord, you just look better every time I see you. How you doing, man? Baby, all right. Okay, bro. How you doing? Hey, girl. All right. Hey, man. How you doing? Hi, baby. Every time. Once you do something once, you always do it. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah. Girl, how you doing? Good to see you. All right. Good to see you, man. How you doing, man? All right. Hey, man, you just got here. You got a good crowd. The men from Paris arrived at 10 o'clock tonight to talk about the Paris Olympic working on the table. Excuse me, right on.
Hey, John.
How you doing, Snuffy?
You doing too much lately, man.
I imagine not. You wouldn't be selling shit in my club.
What? Hey, what you saying, man?
Put it on the collar.
Hey, look, Pickett, I ain't that stupid, man. All right. I got a little. Just for myself, you know.
Right. Take it out. Where's your friend?
Oh, he went on down the street. We just ran into each other. Oh, man.
Give me the money.
What?
Give me the money.
Oh, Oh, now wait a minute, Pinkett.
Put the money on the counter. You 5 minutes to get back across the river.
This is it, huh? This is what you want, huh? This is what you want? Okay, I'll tell you what.
No, I tell you what. If I catch either one of you in my club again, you better be wearing a Sherman's tank. Straight?
Anybody you saw talking to Snuffy, get the and give him that money back.
He stopped at 5 tables and I know him. I tried to watch him, but
I know. Busy night. Just tell him we're very sorry, but there'll be no dealing in this club. We got too much invested to get busted on account of some punk like Snuffy.
okay. I'll try to keep a closer eye on things.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, this is okay, this layout. Is this for December? Mm-hmm. That's bad taste, this illustration. AJ, you got a fire downstairs. That's gonna blister bad. Come on.
You know, I saw a car coming up the alley as I was going in. I didn't realize it then, but now that I think about it, it looked like Snuffy's car. Just as I got inside the door, they hit it with a bottle, like a bottle of gas or something.
Okay. Frank will take you to the doctor to get this checked out.
Oh, I can't.
Then you're going home.
I got deliveries coming.
Listen, man, Boz will take care of it.
But I got to set up for the new show.
You are going to the doctor, and then you're going home.
Tired, honey?
You know it.
Come on, your bath's ready.
There's a lady been calling for you all evening. She says she has to talk to you personally.
Well, tell her to call tomorrow. I'll talk to her then.
Well, that's what I've been telling her. She says it has to be tonight. Says she's calling from, somewhere. Sounds like, Sammy Hole City.
What? No, babe, that's Seminole City. That ain't no lady, that's my mama. Yeah, you better put her on, too.
Arthur, is that you?
Hello, Mother, how you doing?
Just fine, son. How's the nightclub business?
Doing fine, doing fine.
Arthur?
Yeah, well, Mama, look, it's awful late right now. Maybe,
They're gonna close down the factory, and I ain't about to let that happen.
What factory is that?
The
overall factory. And we need you to come down here.
Down there?
Yes.
Well, Mama, I'm awful busy right now. I mean, maybe, I'll tell you what, I'll get Pat there. He'll take care of it first thing in the morning.
I don't need no Pat. You got lots of money. And folks with lots of money supposed to have lots of time. Now, your Uncle Henry is sitting right here. And he says they're going to sell the factory next Tuesday. They're going to auction it off. Now, you know about all these things. You doing so good with your business and everything. Now, wait just a minute, son. Let me do the talking, because this call is costing a lot of money.
Okay, Mama, go ahead.
I know you're busy. And I wouldn't ask you to come, except this factory is all we got. Now, are you coming down here and help us? I think it's best if you come tomorrow.
Okay, Mom. I guess it'll be, sometime in the evening. All right. Bye-bye.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Velma, get ahold of the operator and tell her to charge all those calls from Seminole City to me. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be leaving in the morning, so get a hold of Barnes, call Pat, and ask him to meet us at the airport. And Velma, get all those contracts and crap together. I'll be out there to work on them in a few minutes. And tell John to meet me in the office right now. Yeah, okay. Sorry, baby.
Yeah.
Patricia and the kids.
Fat, sassy, rich. You know, I miss Mama, though. Has she smoothed out any yet?
Not so as you'd notice.
Yeah, I was damn near grown before I realized how much we must have got to her. Remember the time I took you out to that goddamn Susie's whorehouse? Goddamn, she was so mad she could have killed us both, Mama.
Yeah.
She didn't want her baby sleeping with no slut, white or otherwise. Hey, remember when she took after me that goddamn broom? Goddamn, she could have caught me, she'd have killed me.
She almost did, too.
Oh, man. Barnes, could you pull over here at this intersection up here?
Where you going?
We're friends of the bitter end, right? Well, this ain't gonna be it. So long, brother.
Take a right up at the next corner.
Oh, you tease me.
Yeah, you do.
Let me look at you.
Mama, you remember Richard Barnes?
Of course, Mr. Barnes. How are you?
Good to see you again.
Grand Rapids.
You remember it?
You see? I remember. Come on in.
Here they come now.
They finally got here.
Hello, Arthur.
Arthur, you remember your Uncle Henry?
Of course I do. Hello, Uncle. And this here's Little Henry. How you doing, Arthur? It's been a long time, ain't it? He's a little better since last time you seen him. Yeah, I guess he is.
And this here's Little Henry's wife, Renee. They live over in Pomona Springs.
How you doing, Renee?
And this is Little William.
Hi, William. Well, Uncle boy.
And this is Amanda.
Hello, Amanda.
And this here is your Aunt Josephine. Come on home. Oh, we are so good. This is your first cousin, Eloise, and this is her son, Elliot. Hey, glad to see you.
Okay.
We had to go ahead and eat on account of the children. But you can see I cooked everything that you like. Black-eyed peas and greens.
Just fine, Mama. Just fine.
Would you like some spiced peaches, Mr. Farmer?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Sure looks good. Are you a cousin or a niece?
Neither one. Oh, this is Cindy McDougal. And I think she's one of the smartest girls in Seminole City. She got a college degree, and she came back home to teach here.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Cindy.
It's a great pleasure to meet you.
This is Richard Barnes.
How are you?
Oh, Cindy.
Hey, I better make nice tea, okay?
I'll help you.
No, sit on the truck. I'll take care of it.
All right.
Well, Mama, tell me all about it.
Well, there ain't much to tell, son. There was 214 people at that factory, and every one of them got laid off.
That's right, Arthur. Every employee is out of work. And that includes just about everybody outside.
Now, I know it's going to be harder than what we think, but that overall company is all we got. It ain't like over in Pomona Springs. They got the parachute factory.
Doing good, too. That's what Little Henry tells me.
Oh, we're doing real good. We're supposed to get another contract from the government pretty soon.
What are they planning to do with the factory? Just let it stand there?
No, I think the board's planning on Mr. Neely buying it at the auction.
Mm-hmm, and he owns the bank.
I remember.
Neely says he's going to tear it down, try to sell the land.
And that's why we phoned you.
Good evening, everybody. Hope I ain't too late.
Here's Brother Rambo. He came over especially to meet you.
Heard all about your money.
Evening, Sister Fox. Brother Henry. Now, got here as soon as I could. Is this here your boy?
Yes, sir. This is my son, Arthur.
It's a privilege and a blessing, Brother Fox. I can't tell you how much it means to us having you come down here and help us with our little project.
Well, you know how it is, brother. When Mama calls...
A good son answers. Yes, I know. And the Lord will send down a blessing for your faithfulness.
This is Richard Barnes, Brother Rambo.
A great pleasure, Mr. Barnes.
All mine. The pleasure's all mine.
I hope you haven't eaten yet, Brother Rambo.
Oh, I just had a snack before I came.
Well, you just sit down there and help yourself.
We'll talk some more later on, Brother Fox, I'm sure. Right now, you must be tired from your trip.
That's true. Mama, let's get a little later. I bet I'm gonna get caught. I will be.
Can I have some of that spiced peaches, Cindy?
I talked to the lawyer today myself, and he's going to take you through the plant tomorrow. Sit down, son. Now, Arthur, I don't want you to feel as though you got to help us.
But we've been so keyed up lately that I just don't know what to...
I want to talk about something else, Mama.
What?
Why you treat Pat the way you do. Pat drove in with us this evening, and he wouldn't even come into this house.
That thing, that's understandable.
Pat's a man, Mama. One of the best. He's also my partner. For a long time, he was just like your other son. Whatever we got now, we started together because of you.
I don't want to talk about it.
You raised the both of us just like we was one. And when we grew up, when we left home, you just crossed him out like he was something from another world.
I raised you because you was mine. I raised him because I had to. When his mama died, I took him in because I wasn't about to see no orphan grow up around me. But the minute I took him in, trouble started. He started trying to make you white and you trying to make him black. And when you were kids, you were cussing and fighting all the time. And when you got bigger, you were drinking and whoring around, and you're still doing it. Now, you both have done good, but you ain't done right. Now, maybe I do have to accept it from you, because you're mine. But I sure don't have to accept it from no Pat Wolf. And that's all I got to say about it.
Car's unpacked. Your stuff's in the front bedroom.
Say, yeah. Something I'd like to ask you about. Sure. Well, here about 2 years ago, I seen a copy of that there magazine, you know, the Fox Lair.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. And in this one I seen, they had a big thing about you. You know, and all them pictures, all about your cars and that airplane and the, you know, the nightclub and the pool and, you know, where you live.
Right.
Well, I've been meaning to ask you, is all that real?
Well, the car and the plane, that's just to get around here, you know?
Yeah.
And, well, the club, that's got to look good. That's the business.
Sure enough. Well, what about that penthouse apartment of yours? I mean,
they just stuck it in, man. They said it'd make it look good. Yeah. I got a couple of low rooms over the club, that's all.
What about that gal in that bathtub off it? I mean,
No, man, hell. I felt stupid as hell getting in there with that woman. But they made me do it. They said it would add style. You know?
I don't believe this.
Steady, old man.
Afternoon, sir.
We're not late.
Reverend Rambo? No, sir, it's all right. We've only been here a minute or so.
Oh, that's good, good.
Is this,
A.J. Fox. You know, Hattie Fox's boy.
Mr. Fox, it's a pleasure, sir. I'm Cunningham Calhoun. Heard a lot about you when I was in law school.
Mr. Barnes.
Mr. Barnes, how to do, sir?
Brother Rambo. Mr. Neely.
Yeah. So you know that note's been overdue for a couple of weeks now.
Oh, well, you know, I've been kind of busy lately. You know, with the collecting and all. We collected $14,445. And just as soon as this plant's back on its feet again, I'm gonna pay off that debt.
All right.
Mr. Fox, I'd like to introduce Mr. T.H. Neely, president of the local bank.
How are you?
Mr. Frankfurt, manager of the plant. It's Mr. Barnes.
How do you do, Mr. Barnes?
Mr. Neely?
Mr. Barnes, glad to know you.
How do you do?
Mr. Calhoun's requested that I show you through the plant.
We appreciate your taking the time.
Oh, think nothing of it. I'm always glad to show someone the place. It's quite a historical landmark, you know. This original building was an arsenal for the Confederate Army, 17th Infantry Brigade, commanded by Brigadier General K.T. Framingham, who was the paternal great-grandfather of the last owner of the company. You'll just come on in here now. Watch your step. Come on through, please. General was owed quite a sum of money at the conclusion of the war. And as the government in Richmond was in disarray at the time, the General settled the matter by taking possession of this building and 200 or 300 bales of cotton that were stored inside. But as the business expanded, it became necessary for them to move into the basement. Family made do in these quarters for some 15 years, till profits from the company made it possible to expand the plant and build a new home nearby.
AJ, this is the damnedest mess I've ever seen. Now, you get into this and you'll have a disaster on your hands.
I got eyes. But look here. If this mess is all there is, what does that little beady-eyed little man want with it?
Oh.
However, gentlemen, this is the property that'll be on the auction block tomorrow. If there are any questions...
Yes, if I may. Are there any other properties or buildings included in the deal?
Oh, well, there is the Seminole Hills Development acreage outside of town. Would you care to see that acreage also, sir?
I see. No, I don't think that would be necessary. Thank you very much for showing us through. Mr. Franklin.
Thank you.
Mr. Neely. Gentlemen.
Necessarily so, Mama. Probably all he wants to do is tear it down like he said. It wouldn't take much. Just stomp your foot and...
Now, listen here. It seems to me that you've been up north so long that you done forgot what it's like around here. Why, them old mossbacks would rather see that factory torn down than see any progress made in this town. Because any progress left is black progress.
Well, that's exactly my point. It isn't progress to get saddled with an old fire trap like that.
If that's what we got to start with, then that's what it'll be. That and spirit. Now, it seems to me the way you acted in there, that I made a mistake by asking you to come down here. All you could see was a building and machines. You done got to the point where you don't see people no more. So you just go on back to your nightclub and your oil wells and your women.
Mama.
Just go on. We got our money together. And if you can't add anything but money, we got plenty of that. So just go on.
I think I'll stick around and see how you make out.
It's left up to you.
Do you know them?
The little man is Mr. Neely's brother-in-law.
Yeah.
I don't know who the other man is. I think he's from around Mobile.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I saw him in the bank last Friday.
That's it.
That's him there. What do you think?
They're bluffing.
Yeah, I think so.
Say, Arthur, I got your seat saved up here.
No, I think we can see better if we sit back here.
Oh, how you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention for a moment, please? At this time, we stand ready to receive the first bid. Mr. Washington.
Mr. Calhoun, we bid $10,000. $10,000 is the bid.
Mr. Calhoun. Mr. Neely.
Wish to bid $14,500.
$14,500 is the bid. Do I hear further bids?
15,000.
18,000. $18,000 is bid.
20,000.
You gonna say anything, right?
That's right.
Further bid, please.
25,000.
$25,000 is bid.
27,500.
Do I hear further bids?
Do you know what you're doing?
Damn sure ain't what they want me to do.
$35,000. $35,000 is bid. Further bids, please.
50,000.
Mr. Calhoun.
Mr. Neely.
The First State Bank of Seminole City bids $100,000.
Have you lost your mind?
Shut up, let me be.
$100,000 is bid. Do I hear further bids?
125.
Sir?
$125,000.
$125,000 is bid, ladies and gentlemen. Do I hear further bids?
Mr. Calhoun.
Mr. Neely.
I want to request a recess.
Mr. Calhoun?
Yes.
My bid is $125,000. Will that bid be honored or not?
Yes, sir, it is honored, be assured.
Damn it, I gotta call Mobile.
Well, Mr. Neely, I just don't see how an auction may be recessed, and besides, I don't think it'll do too much good to call Mobile.
Ramsdale, get the hell back here. Mr. Calhoun,
yes, sir.
We still got a recess. How do we know whether that man's bid is good or not?
We've already considered the need for verification of our bid, sir. We have something here that might solve this matter very quickly. These are letters of credit from the 3 largest banks in New York. Any one of them is enough to cover this bid.
Anybody can write a letter, sign it. It don't mean a thing.
That's true. It's only paper, Mr. Neely. So is this.
Oh, gentlemen, I think we should proceed. For the sum of $125,000, going once, going twice.
Brothers and sisters, this is truly a great day. A great day, I tell you. And bears one more witness to the fact that the law do provide. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you hear me? Say amen. Say it again. Right.
Uncle Henry? Yeah. Let's go look around that swamp this afternoon.
Well, I can take you. I know my way around there as well as anybody. That was so fine. Mr. Calhoun, Bank Seminole City wishes to bid $100,000. 125. I never saw anything get to old Needy like that or his old wife either.
Yeah, it didn't look like I did what they wanted me to do, huh? Whatever it is they thought they had must be in here somewhere. Why don't we try it that way, Sandy?
Seems like it's getting shallower to me.
Give me that pole. It's been a long time since I pushed a skiff around.
What are you going in here for? I never noticed that before.
I bet you somebody else did.
How about that? What is it, AJ?
Can't say for sure. Some folks might think it was natural gas.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We're burning, Cindy. Get up there and put it out. Go on, put it out.
Well, I'm trying. Would you get us out of here before we burn up? Mr. Fox, you're looking real cool.
Yeah. Style, baby.
Mm. What do you think of being done with that stuff? You got any plans?
Not yet. Patsy, expert on gas and oil.
Mm.
Of course, if it's good and there's enough of it, no telling. Want to go for a swim?
No, I think I'll pass on that one. How about the factory?
We better face it. There isn't much future in making overalls.
Well, not the old way. I mean, we've got some surprises in store. We've got some new ideas, and we got some different procedures. You'll see.
Well, I didn't say we weren't going to reopen. Everybody's going back to work. We'll need every good idea you can come up with.
Well, you know what I think?
What's that?
I think you care just as much as anybody about keeping this whole town going.
Is that right?
I think there's a lot of things you care about.
Swamp gas. That's right. You find it all over down here. Kind of seeps up in patches of bubbles. Kind of smells like a goat, don't it?
Well, what do you figure? You think they might have known and just used it as a come-on to jack up the price?
Nah. If Thurman Neely's anything like we remember, he wouldn't be that bright. I think he figured he had him something else he wouldn't have jacked the price up 100,000.
Could be.
Hey, what's that?
Oh, the dog.
Well, I better get the hell out of here before Mama gets back. What are you figuring on doing about all this?
I think I'll pay a call down at the bank. See if I can sell some real estate.
But it just wouldn't be possible, don't you see? Now, I'm never adverse to such a thing myself, but the directors just wouldn't approve that large a loan for speculation. Now, if it were a question of 10, 15,000...
I'm afraid our project will just have to wait until we recover enough funds.
Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Neely. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, and the same to you. Mr. Fox.
Yes, sir?
Tell you, I've been thinking. Now, I can understand, don't you see, as a businessman. Now, in all fairness to your situation, and in appreciation for what you're doing for the factory and all, I'd like to help you out by a personal offer. Say $50,000 for that swamp acreage. What do you say?
Well, I hadn't considered selling, Mr. Neely, but looking at it realistically and knowing the potential value of a gas deposit in that swamp, I'd say $100,000 wasn't just reasonable. It's a steal.
Well, why don't we just step inside a minute? Let me make a call to Mobile. Sit down, make yourself comfortable. Mary Ellen, could you bring some coffee in, please?
Cindy drew these up so you could see what we're aiming for. Now, we know there's not much market in men's overalls, but we think we got the makings of women's wear.
Mm-hmm. This is the last one, Arthur.
Thanks, Uncle. Got something going here, Mama? I think you're on the right track. I gotta go.
AJ, now we've talked about it, and we want you to take the money we collected because it just isn't fair to ask you to carry the whole load by yourself.
You turn it back to the people that contributed, huh?
No, wait a minute
Now, look, I ain't gonna hear it.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Brother Fox, I do wish you'd stay and worship with us Sunday. I think you'd find it a great blessing.
Arthur done left a great blessing, brother.
Son, I'm so proud of you. Now, you take care of yourself, and you write us.
I will, Mama. I will. Uncle, we'll keep in touch.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're looking forward to getting back up there. All those bright lights and fancy clubs.
Hey.
And women.
Look here.
Goodbye, Mr. Burns.
Bye, Cindy.
I want to be in the air by 6 o'clock.
Ought to catch you about Oklahoma, right? Yeah, Putnam's next.
You be damn sure stay left and in front of me. Till I tell you to slow down.
Right.
There he is.
Yeah?
Keep ahead of him.
He's picking up.
Get into the lane, get into the lane. Let off, let off.
Welcome home. What'd you say your name was?
Arthur J. Fox, the overall king. I want to see Pickett.
He hasn't gotten here yet. He probably got tied up in the traffic.
Say, girl, what you doing later?
Oh, I got a date.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
Oh, this dude says he lives here, but he's sure out of town a lot.
AJ, that was Lieutenant McGowan on the phone. Says we should get over to Putnam and Oaklawn right away. He's waiting for us there.
AJ, it looked like a shotgun blast right through the window. He's probably dead before he even hit that ditch. Seems like there weren't any witnesses. But we got a couple of ideas, so we ought to stay hot on it.
So have I.
Look out! I know where he's going. We better follow him.
Okay, hit it.
This shit away. AJ's coming up.
Nobody ever took off to AJ. Why don't you go down there?
Get down to the door.
Oh, why don't you go?
Pete's right in back of it.
Back of me.
Just hold your gun on him. If he give you any shit, blow him away. If he don't,
just blow him away. That's all it is to it, huh?
Hey, go on.
Why do you want to set me up?
What's the matter? You yellow?
Yeah, well, why don't you go down?
Hey, look at your size, man. He's just a little dude.
If the so little, why don't you just go down and take him off?
Man, what you get paid for?
Wake up, Snuffy. It's Christmas. Snow is falling. Santa Claus is on the way.
Delta 427, with you, and wonder if we could go direct that.
Well, I'm a little pressed for time right now, Mama. Yeah, that's right. I own Fox's Lair. Oh, I don't know. Let me make a call and I'll get back to you, huh? Hold on a second. Hey, wait a minute.
Sorry, baby. I'll see you when you get back, whenever that is.
Yeah, Mama, go ahead. No, nothing important. Yeah, okay, look, let me see what I can do about it and I'll get back to you. Okay, bye. Overalls. Velma? Yeah, would you get Barnes on the phone? And call Hugo, and tell him he's got 2 weeks to get a promotion campaign together for the new Dixie overall, the new Dixie fashion line. That's right, tell him to coordinate with Uncle Henry. We're migrating south.
What you suppose all that commotion's about over yonder?
Fella told me the Black Foxes are coming in.
What in the hell's Black Foxes?
Oh, that's a basketball team from somewhere.
How things doing down here, Uncle Henry?
Done just fine. Everything be ready by in the morning.
Well, that's good. Is everybody placed now?
All except Barney, Cecile, and Barnes.
Does anybody want a glass of lemonade?
I could use a good bed right now.
Well, say no more. You can have mine. I'll sleep out on the porch tonight.
The porch? You mean with the bugs and stuff?
Oh, come on, honey. This is down home. You remember sleeping outside.
Where I grew up? Might be able to if you were sleeping in a cage.
Mother, would you?
Miss Blair,
Yes?
sounds like you're having a little trouble sleeping.
Not really. These mosquitoes have got insomnia.
Oh, I got just the thing for that. Wait just 1 minute. Miss Blair,
Just a second.
got something for the mosquitoes and a little something to help you sleep.
Oh, well, thank you.
Lemonade. Imagine it's been a long time since you had any country-style lemonade.
You can say that again. What'd you put in this?
Just a little medicinal gin. I find it relaxing after a hard day.
More like medicinal battery acid. What's this?
Citronella, that's to keep the mosquitoes off.
And everything else, too.
Or you hardly notice the smell at all once it's on. Here, let me show you. You see?
Yeah, hardly at all.
Oh, it'll soak in just a minute. Now, Miss Blair, I don't want you to get the wrong impression.
I never get the wrong impression. Good night. Brother Rambo.
Yes?
I appreciate the lemonade.
Oh, well, think nothing of it.
Right.
Mine started moving.
Now you have to look at the man down. Bill Bottom. Now, if I ever
The rest of the unit will be here about noon. That's good. Is the dressing area done yet? Yeah, about 7 this morning.
We'll do it at the press center.
Okay, Mama, hold on a second. Say, man, got it together?
Oh, everything's fine. You know, I'm really amazed. 2 weeks to set up and it's actually organized.
All it takes is spirit. Okay, that's good. I guess so. You know that. Listen?
Yeah, excuse me for a minute, please. Cindy.
Hi.
Hi. Those are for the showing, aren't they?
That's right.
You're going to be one of the models?
Yeah, they insisted on it. I was up half the night memorizing my speech.
Oh, you do fine. It's fun once you get into it.
Well, I hope so.
I'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Barney.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I shouldn't ask. But what in the hell is that perfume you got on?
Eau de Citronella. Local product. Maybe your turn for a free sample tonight.
Take these clothes to Uncle Henry and tell him that they're for the show this afternoon? Mm-hmm. All right? Okay, I'm coming.
Tired, honey?
Got me changing clothes so much my skin's about worn through.
You upset about something?
Yes, I am.
About the factory and all?
That's right.
Well, I've been meaning to have a say about that. Maybe we ought to have a little talk.
Yeah, well, maybe so.
You know, I'm becoming more and more disturbed about the attitude of certain people around here. And if I ever...
Way down.
Has everybody had a good time? Yeah! Did everybody get enough to eat? Yeah! Good, good. Well, in addition to good food and good music, we've seen some pretty women. And some beautiful clothes.
You really laid them out.
Yeah, most of them ain't seen this much woman since they read the National Geographic. Some crowd. Did you see that old dude about to beat his hands off? This old lady jumping on his ass?
You think this is going to start something?
Hell no. It's just another waste of time. I'm ready to get back to civilization. I've had it with hick towns and ignorant rubes and horny preachers.
We'll be sending you regular reports.
Mama, have you given any more thought to let me get you a place in the city?
Oh, I think we're needed right here.
Whatever you say. All right, Uncle. Don't let her work too hard now.
I won't. Take care, son.
Bye.
So now we're out 100,000 on your say-so. And another 25,000 for the drilling on your say-so. And you didn't even have a sample tested to start with.
Well, it smelled awful gassy.
Not only that, you practically gave the damn factory to them. Now, how do you think that's going to sit with them when they hear about that down in Mobile? You let yourself get took, just bald as hell. Now, what do you got to say for it?
Well, I figured it could be that rich, but damn it, who ever heard of one that smart?
I'll be goddamn.
Man, it sure is hot this time of year.
It sure is.
I know what we gotta do.
Hey, Cindy.
Cindy, come here. Why don't you tell him we need some air conditioner around here? I'm liable to tell him a lot more than that.
Well, take that on a man.
I'm telling you.
Now, you done seen all these naked women around here. Putting evil thoughts into the minds of God-fearing people.
You're right, sir.
And you know about these sweatshop factories.
Yes, sir.
And I just think that this ain't God's way.
You're right.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
That boy's getting awful agitated here lately.
I guess with most folks working every night, they're too tired to go to revival meetings.
Yeah, that means old collector plate is getting lighter and lighter and lighter.
Listen, kids, I hate to break up your love affair, but come on, let's go back to work.
Morning, Cindy. Have you taken care of all the new employees?
Yes.
What's the matter, baby?
Nothing.
There's got to be something the matter the way you act.
Nothing's the matter with me. Well, I've been thinking about going back to teaching school.
Well, if that's what you want to do. But we sure need you here. You're the best personnel manager we can get.
Or money can buy, as Arthur J. Fox would say.
Now, what do you mean by that?
I mean, this whole thing has got to be just another ripoff, that's what.
Oh, honey, you can't believe that. After all we've been through.
We're turning into a bunch of exploiters down here serving the interests of an absentee black capitalist, exploiting black labor. We're no better than old man Framingham.
Now, what's the matter with her?
Nothing's the matter with me. I'm just the only one that hasn't let it go through my head. I don't feel very well. I need a couple of days off.
Yeah, now, what's going on?
Brother, there will be no more work performed in this factory until this matter is brought to a head.
What matter's that?
Now come on in here.
Cindy, come in here.
Now, we've been elected to represent the rest of the workers in this here plant. Now, the matter is, cleaner and more sanitary places to perform the work. Less safety hazards. More air conditioning and better pay. Less working overtime. Paid sick leave. And time off for attending religious services. Profit sharing plan. And a 10% tithe to some deserving organization or religious organization. Now,
hello? Mr. Fox, this is Frankfurt down at the factory. I thought you ought to know. We got a real emergency down here right now. It's Brother Rambo. He's in the plant and he's stirring up the employees about everything. Yeah, he's in...
Yeah, well, I figured that might happen. Don't worry. Just keep calm. Okay.
even if it means less profit for that absentee owner of this company, who, I might add, refused to let us buy into our own factory after we had worked so hard to collect the money.
That is a great sermon, brother. Would have been even better if you'd known what you were talking about.
Brother, nobody knows better than me when my people are being treated unfairly.
Baloney. Your people, hell.
Now, you listen here.
Now, hold on there. Let's go about this thing sensibly. Now, this matter of absentee ownership.
Yeah. Where is he? I mean, Mr. A.J. Fox. He's taking life easy while we're down here sweating our money for him.
Arthur doesn't make any money from this company, and never did.
Just what do you mean? That don't make no sense to me.
Let me finish.
He gets no money?
No, honey, he doesn't.
Well, who does?
We do.
Now, let me ask you something. Is there anything in writing regarding this matter?
Yes, there is. The profits from said company shall be directed at first toward an educational scholarship for deserving children of the black community. And at such time as further profits allow, there shall be established within the township of Seminole City a 4-year liberal arts college, the precise location of which shall be determined by the trustees of the foundation. You might want to check this over, Reverend, to see if I read it correctly. Now, the foundation mentioned is strictly non-profit, chartered by the state. And since Mr. Fox owns no businesses in the state, he doesn't even get a tax write-off.
Now, you hold on there just a minute. Ain't you trying to get past something? Now, just who are these trustees?
Tell him who they are.
Oh, it's right here. The following individuals have been designated as trustees for the foundation. Mrs. Hattie Fox, Mr. Henry David Washington, Mr. Ernest Frankfurt, Mr. Cunningham Calhoun, Miss Cindy McDougal, and the Reverend Everett L. Rambo. If we could have the last 3 signatures, please.
Excuse me. If it's all right with you, brother, we're going back to work.
Here's the pen, brother. Sign it.
I never thought I'd see the day that I would be glad to see you.
Well, I was half expecting you to throw one of your hissy fits like the last time we saw each other. But A.J. was so damn insistent that I come over, I thought I'd better take the chance. I'm glad I did, Mama.
Arthur told me that you got married.
Yes, ma'am. I got a fine wife and 2 kids nearly grown.
Should have given Arthur a push. He's still dangling.
Well, don't you think it's about time that you should bring them around and let me see what they look like?
Yes, ma'am. Bye, Mama. Okay, Henry? Let's go, Simmons.
Did you see that chauffeur?
Look mighty fine.
I don't see why he couldn't have given that job to some nice colored fella.
Oh, Mom.
Hmm?
Yeah.
How's your girlfriend?
Who, Bonnie?
What are we calling her?
Well, Bonnie's out on the coast now. Got herself a motion picture contract. She probably got half of Hollywood up a tree by now. So what happened to Rambo's 010?
He folded and gone. He said something about the Lord's hand leading him into greener pastures. He's been gone almost a month now. You haven't said what this secret mission is all about.
What's that?
All the mystery. Mama asking me to pick you up from the airport?
Oh, when Frankfurt telephoned me, I called Mama. I thought I'd better come down here and see how the problems at the factory were being worked out. When I landed, there you were. And here we are.
Disappointed?
No, pleased, actually.
This is much nicer than the factory.
Would you like some black-eyed peas?
I would like some of everything. Thank you. Cindy, why did you bring me here?
Well, any woman knows the first thing a man needs is feeding. I mean, the factory is there, and it'll be all right now.
This is good.
And, this is not the Sunday special.
Go ahead.
You know, sometimes you amaze me.
How's that?
Well, most of the time you're so cool and businesslike, and other times?
Other times, what?
Other times, Mr. Fox, you are easy.
Cindy, how'd you like to try the city with me first thing in the morning? For a while.
When I move, and if I move, my man is going to be mine.
Barnes. Yeah. I'm going to be staying down here for a while. Well, look, I mean, the factory is going to be needing, you know, more attention than I thought. And there's some other things, too. Well, of course I mean it.
Looks like you got yourself a man. I thought you were supposed to feed me first.
Don't this mean a damn stinking swamp?
Mm-hmm.
All the crawdads watching.
Yeah.
Arthur? Is that you? Arthur, now listen to me, son. Little Henry's here. They got trouble over in Pomona Springs. Arthur, do you know anything about parachutes?
Playboy he is, that's the man's game. Yeah, he knows where he's headed. Fox Style is his name. What a guy. Fox Style, yeah, Fox Style is his name. Yeah, he's the mother of a dude, and girls he's cool. That's his game. Yeah, his rap has a groove. Everything about him is smooth. The dig is strut. Yeah, with 2 chicks on each arm, he has so much charms. He knows so much. What he do? Fox Style, Fox Style. Yeah. Fox Style. He drives a long black limousine, and man, he's clean. Fox Style. From a very small town he came, trying to make his game.